Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Commissar Reviews, and what we're looking at is Mastermade, their Titan figure from their Mobile City Mega Series. It stands at about 7.5 inches tall. It is a SD or super deformed figure, so you see it has the big hands, big calves, and stuff like that. Really manga, but huge head. It also comes with a miniature Ultra Magnus, which is unnamed. Looked in the instructions and stuff like that, didn't see anything. But I also want to throw Make Toys Utopia here in the background, so you can see how it scales to that too. Alright, we moved Utopia out of the way so we can move the camera a bit closer. Pretty big, had to move it back, hard to really finagle around. But you guys got to see how he scales to him. He's about half the size, 7.5 inches compared to 16, so almost half the size on the dot. Looking at the box first, got the comic style out on the front. The city commander is actually named Maggins, so we'll call him Maggins. Notice that on the back of the box. Should have looked. But, more of the art. That comic, that Sunday comic kind of dimpled or whatever, dotted coloring. Box art on the back, all three modes. Okay, showing off the LED gimmick, which we'll get to in a little bit. And it does have a Velcro front, so quality stuff. One of those boxes you'd want to keep. Alright, we'll look at Maggins right now. Before I forget, Lunar Toy Store, you see it in the bottom corner there. Awesome store, they've got it in stock. $124.99. Order yours. This is a hot piece, so once people kind of find out about it, especially once locals start getting it, seeing it in hand, it's gonna sell out quick. It's fucking awesome. So here's Maggins. There isn't much to him. At the value, I consider this a free figure. It's not really the best. I don't like it too much at all, but SD, Ultra Magnus, City Commander, posable head, ball joint there, shoulder swivel, back and forth, to the side, elbows. He has bicep swivel, but the elbows don't bend. The guns don't come out of his hand. No waist swivel. The knees are on, or the hips are on ball joints. Bit of knee bend there, about 45 degrees. And surprisingly, he has ankle tilts. No elbows, but ankle tilts. Really weird. So, looking at the back here as well. And I mean the details there, it's just not a real playable figure. It reminds me more of something that you get out of a candy machine in terms of playability than an actual figure. So, there's that. His hands, it comes with another arm that has a pointing hand. Oh. Get it where it's focused, and there you go. That's Maggins. Now, looking at the big guy here, we'll go ahead and go over the cool stuff about him. Well, pretty much everything about him is cool. I mean, value-wise, Utopia, $400. This, $124.99, $125. So about a fourth the price at half the size. And this one has magnets, die casts, LEDs, all kinds of gimmicks. I'd say the quality is actually better than Make Toys Utopia. And Make Toys Utopia is one of the best Make Toys products to date. So taking a look at them, we'll go over those gimmicks. The die cast, as in the legs, can't really show you because it's painted over gray. Really matches the color of the plastics well. But really hefty fielding. Got that nice cold metal feeling. The top of the helmet comes off. We'll actually zoom in. Here. The visor also comes off. It slides off. Like so. And if you want to slide it back on, it has guides here. You just put it across the bottom and it slides right in. So there it is back. Alright, taking that off. There's a switch above here for the eyes. Okay. And the batteries that this takes while we pull this chest piece off, it's 4 SW-337 batteries. You have to get those yourself. They cost me about $12 for the 4 of them. So $3 a piece. And that was local, so I'm sure if you get them on Amazon.com, they're going to be way cheaper. I had to go to Batteries Plus because I wanted them now. There's the chest. Slide and clip that back in. Okay. Those are the LEDs. It just slides on. It has a magnet there, so see how I drop it off? Drops right back into place. If we turn them around to the back here, take the cannons off. he has two levers here. This slides side to side. This part goes up and down. Controls the eyes, controls the mouth. Turn them back around here. You can see the eyeballs. Two circular pieces, and you'll especially be able to see them when I start turning them side to side here. He's looking left, he's looking right. Right? And yeah, he does look just like Jigsaw from Saw. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but kind of creepy. Alright, and the mouth gimmick here opens up fairly wide, stays in place at any point. It's actually got clicks in it. So there's that. And so you guys can see how the LEDs look with the visor on. Again, just use that guide there to slide. There we go. They don't stick out quite as much, but still see them through in person. Alright. Take a look at it with the lights off. Alright, so really bright LEDs. They did a good job. And again, there are the gimmicks. Let's take a look at the figure itself. And taking a look at Titan himself. You guys a couple of views here. You saw in the last part, this is removable. I'll take it off in a bit, show some options with it. Those cannons. Oh, and the tires, they're rubber. So, before I forget to speak about that, the posability on this thing is out of control. We will go ahead and get him front face. Head's on a ball joint. Shoulders, they have front and back swing. And then on top of that, forward, outwards, just insane amounts of articulation. The elbows, double jointed, but it's still, just because of how bulky they are, go to 90 degrees. The wrists are really impressive. Not only does it have wrist swivel, but they go in and out, and they have little, they're not actual pistons, but simulated pistons right there. Plastic. So that's really cool to me. The fingers, all individually articulated. 2 points of articulation on each, as well as the thumb, which you could put up as well. It swings back and forth. Really cool stuff. So, say you want to get them pointing or something like that. There you go. 360 swivel on the waist. Really tight friction. Joints on the thighs. Outward swing. I've never even tried this before. Let's see if it can balance. Now that I've committed to it, gotta do it. Ah! There we go. This thing impresses me more like every time I play with its robot mode. But anyway, going back and forth, front and back. Now, it does go all the way up to 90 degrees. I don't want to do that because it's a hard click to get it to set in place for the alt mode. So, unless you're really committed to having it sit up, don't, because it's a hard click back and forth. Don't really like doing it. Double jointed knees. See how far back that goes? Alright, and it does have thigh swivel there. You see that ankle tilt like crazy. Alright, so let's do something with them. Let's go for the good old Iron Man pose. Why not? See how easy? Like it just, man, it's so fluid. And that's probably my favorite part about how he moves. It's just posable as all get out. Now, just getting the back straight. And everything's really tight too, but it's just well freaking made. Alright. Now removing those, these two cannons, they have magnets in them, so they stick to each other. Oops. There we go. Alright, two modes. You can do them short, or extend them out for a longer blaster. Now, he does have 5mm pegs you saw on the back. He has them on his forearms as well. Long or short, either way. It sucks that there's no way to have him hold the blasters. That'd be really cool. A lot like Utopia. That's kind of what it is. This acts as a shield. So it has a 5mm peg that flips out. You can go either long or short because it has 2 more on the top. I prefer the aesthetic of them short, so do it like that. And see how easy everything just goes together? Like, it's out of control. This toy is out of control good. And we'll take a look at these too when we go through the transformation. All these little guns and stuff like that are actually little 5mm pegs as well. So get him into a cool pose there. Look at that ankle tilt. Incredible. Let's get this guy transformed and take a look at the other modes. Okay, let's get this guy transformed. First thing, there are some pegs in here, and then the feet. Clip those legs together. Make sure you can see them. Got them like so. The feet, just take them together, flip them down, and everything stays in place really nice. I like that about this figure. Alright, so remember that click that I told you about when you get them to 90 degrees? That's it. And it locks in place. It hella locks in place, okay? Now the head. I still have not mastered how to do this. But you pull the head up, it clicks out of place, bring it around back. So let's see if this is loosened up. Yep. The first time I did it, right, it was so tight that I thought that I was going to break it. And then all of a sudden, it just worked. And it was funny because I was asking a friend of mine how to do it. And he was like, I'll have to see and stuff like that. And while I was waiting for him to go pull his out, man, I got it to work. And he said the exact same thing happened to him. So that first time, it may be really tight. That's just what it is. So it doesn't matter if his mouth is up or down. But turn the head sideways. Okay. Now, turn it backwards. And then go ahead, and it clicks in place again. Alright, so you bring it around, push it up, and there you go. It'll click in place for you. Alright. Now, on the front here, there are 2 things that you have to flip up. This is a little lever. Start to bring this piece up. This piece also goes up. Okay. I don't know why that came dislodged, but the fist, you just make them into a fist on each, make them into a fist, bring those down, bring them around, okay, this piece right here, around, down, around, down. Alright, now there are blasters on the back here too. What you do, you take those off, take that sides off, there we go. Alright, there's the back of it. Now you just place these in front. They're all those 5mm pegs that I was telling you about. Jeez. I don't know why I'm so, like, fidgety or whatever right now. There's that. 2 blasters on the side there. And there we go. That is his... I don't know what the name of this mode is. It has a name for when you attach the gun to it. Hyper Speeder mode. Checking on the box here. Yeah, it's just called Hyper Speeder mode. Alright, so we've got it transformed. Here's a view from all angles. And the head is elevated off the ground, so you don't have to worry about that dragging or anything like that. The wheels do roll just fine. Alright, now let's get those guns attached so that it's the true Hyper Speeder mode. We're going to take these off and we're going to put them into the long form. So bring these 2 pieces around. Alright. From there, And those are just magnetized together. They just stay together that well. It's crazy. And then you can reattach the shield. There are 2 tabs on the top of the guns. There you go. And let me raise the camera up some actually, so that you guys can see it from a better view. There we go. That is the hyperspeeder mode. And it's hard. The head is elevated in terms of rolling and stuff, but the tires are rubber and they're sticking to my backdrop here, so it's making it hard to rotate. There we go. Stays together really well and kind of is what it is. Now we'll be taking a look at Mega City mode, it's called. We just start from, it says bringing these forward. And believe it or not, this will be my first time checking out this mode, so kind of excited to see what it looks like in hand myself. Okay, bring those guns forward. We are taking the legs and unclipping them. Do that carefully. Alright. These 2 pieces, we're clipping them back. Wow. This is a sturdy toy. That friction there, it reminds me of Utopia, where things just clip and whatever so hard that it just knocks crap out of place. It's crazy. So, flipping the arms around. This gun comes out. That gun comes out. We also flip. Make sure that's back. That one goes up as well. I believe this one goes to the side, like so. And then these go on the top. Now for the gun, I believe we keep these like so. Okay. And we attach the shield to the front here. I actually have to get to the side of it to see. Sorry if my face or anything like that's in the video, but gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, let me get those pegged in first. Try it that way. I'll do one at a time. One's in. The other's in. The holes are just really, really tight on there. So then I gotta just make sure that I'm putting them into the right ones. Yeah, there we go. And that is the Mega City mode. Looks pretty cool. I definitely dig it. Take a look from another angle here. I'm surprised at how well this rotates. There we go. And this has been Mastermade, their Mastermade SD figuration project, their Mobile City Titan. Awesome piece, $124.99. Order yours, lunartoystore.com. Awesome price, really, really, really awesome product. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Go to kumastyle.com to see the pictorial review of this, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.